Hi, this is the Mystic Kitten. My name is Michelle, and I'm just going to do a quick hits for January 2021. I am going to try to hit you guys up a lot more often, and I'm also going to try to keep these Zodiac ones nice and short, under 15 minutes, hopefully under 10, but it hasn't been working out so far like that for the last two, but we'll see what we can do. I thought I'd get out as many as I can tonight. I've got a few private readings that I also have to do, so I will keep this short and sweet. Please like, subscribe, and share the video and the channel so that these videos can get to who needs to hear these messages. And one of my cards popped out, so let's see who we're doing. We're doing Cancer. There it is, guys. All right, so the first card we're going to pull is one from the Wisdom House of the Night deck. Favorite deck. Out of all my Oracle cards, and I've got some cards that I absolutely adore, this deck calls to me constantly. It's one of the very first Oracle decks that I ever bought. There's a funny little story about it. If you want to, you can always check that story out on the Pajama series. That was a really fun series. I'm going to keep doing the Pajama series. I haven't really learnt any of the spreads yet from my other Oracle decks. This is, again, my first Oracle deck, so I know this deck really well. I'm hoping to pick those up again soon as well. So, with that being said, one card for Cancer, please. One card for Cancer for January 21. All right, and we got Rigid. So if you have any Libra in your chart, if you're dealing with a Libra, whether it be financially, relationship-wise, family-wise, whatever, maybe go check that out because this was their overall energy for the month as well. So you got Rigid. So to me, this just means that you need to kind of change your way of thinking. You're being too stubborn. You're not allowing yourself to open up to new ideas and new circumstances and stuff like that. I'm seeing things in my house. Things have been so fucked up in my house. That's another reason I haven't been doing a lot of tarot readings. I have been seeing shadows. Okay, we're going to keep going. Maybe we're going to just take a time out here to sage. It wasn't my cat. My dog's in bed. My kids. One's in bed, one's downstairs. It's weird. One's with their dad. Okay. I'm gonna put this bitch right here. You're freaking me out. All right. Let's get back to it. Rigid. So yeah, you just need to kind of change the way you're thinking or allow yourself to be open anyways, because things are coming at you now. Now's a time where I feel like you're manifesting and new things are arising, and being closed off, being rigid, being closed off. I'm feeling very closed off with you guys. I'm feeling very shut down energetically. And so I feel like if you allow yourself to find your hangman and look at things from another perspective, or just be open to other people's ideas, you might really benefit from that. So let's get a few cards. Hangman, just saying. All right. 3 cards for Libra. That's too many. I've just seen the sun, so you might be dealing with a Leo. You may have Leo in your chart. Too many. 2 more cards, please. Fool, New Beginning. Too many cards. Seen the Hermit, time to reflect. Please, one more card. Come on. There we go. There it is. Ooh. 2 major arcanas, guys. So, in your recent past, you've got the Knight of Pentacles. So, with the Knight of Pentacles, it's new beginnings. It's things starting. It's things, but they're slow. The Knight of Pentacles is slow moving. You have to give it a chance. The Knight of Pentacles kind of, he likes to really think things through, right? Like, he likes to know his options. He likes to kind of look back and be like, well, I could, but I really like my money. And I could invest in this, but do I really want to? Right? Like, he really likes to know and have a good plan before he goes forward. In your current energy, you have the Fool. It's time for you to jump. It's time for you to make that choice, right? It's time for you to speed things up a little bit. You can only stand back and watch for so long before it's time for you to make that decision and, like, go for it. And in your immediate future, you've got the Empress. So it's going to feel good. Once you make that decision and you allow yourself to, like, move forward, it's going to feel so good. But it's just going to take you a little while to get there. Not a long while, but I think because of the way you're progressing, you're going from the Knight of Pentacles into the Fool and then into the Empress. The Empress is she's very focused, and she knows what she wants, and she's willing to get it by any means necessary. Meaning, like, not meaning she's going to lie, cheat, and steal to get it, because that's not what the Empress is about. The Empress is about, like, if it takes time to make it happen, then it takes time. If I have to work overtime every single day this week in order to make sure that I hit that deadline, she's going to do that. If she has to rock her baby to sleep every single night and then go down and work on the computer to get this book finished, she's going to do that. Like, she is dedicated. She's the mother of the deck. She is the doer. She's the one who can do 100 things in 12 hours, you know? Like, she's the get it done type of woman. And so I feel like once you do make that jump, that is where you're going to find yourself, is you're going to have to put yourself in this mindset of, I just need to get it done. It's time for me to just do this and get it done. Let's get a little clarification, and then we'll jump into our oracle cards real quick, and then we will close up. I feel like you guys closer to the end of the month are going to be very busy. Very, very busy. All right, so clarifying the Knight of Pentacles, you have the Ten of Wands, the Judgment, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Seven of Swords in reverse. Okay, so this is what it tells me. It tells me that I understand the slow movement now. So the slow movement comes from in the past, when you have decided to do something or start something, you are the one who has to do all the work. You're the one that carries the load, okay? And you feel that that's unjust, because then you have judgment here. So you feel like it doesn't matter how hard you try, there's never the completion that you're looking for, or there's never the payoff you're looking for, because you have to do all the work, and yet you have to share in the glory at the end, which puts you into the Queen of Pentacles, where you're like, I just think that I want to keep my things close. Because the Queen of Pentacles is the type of woman who is a saver and she's a provider, but she's not lavish, right? She doesn't overspend. She doesn't live outside her abilities, and she wants to make sure that everything's just so. And the 7 of Swords in reverse tells me that if there's any sort of mistrust, that like that's where you draw the line, right? You can put up with a lot of things, but because you're willing to work so hard, if your business partner or your lover or your son or daughter or your mother or whoever the situation resonates with you with, if you feel like there's any type of lack of ability to be straightforward and give it to you honestly, you don't want anything to do with it. And the reason is because you know how hard you're working. The last thing you want to be doing is to working your ass off and having them fuck around. Clarify the Fool, please, for Libra. No, not Libra. That was the last one, who is very similar to this. In a very different way, but similar. I feel similar. Clarify the Fool for Cancer, please. Clarify the Fool for Cancer. Thank you. You've got the 8 of Wands in reverse, the 7 of Cups, and the Queen of Swords. Okay, so the Queen of Swords is somebody who's very logical. So you went from being very, like, taking care of everything and being the provider, okay, in the past, and now you're being very logical and you're trying to think things through and you're trying to see the steps and stay 2-3 steps ahead of the situations, which is why you can't jump, is because you see too many failures or you see too many loopholes or you see too many things that could result in an unsavory ending. And so rather than being able to just jump with your heart, which is what the Fool is about, you see the options with your 7 of Cups. There's options. Fuck me, is there options. You see them, but the 8 of Wands in reverse tells me you're stuck. You're afraid. You can't move forward. With this Queen of Swords, you've overthought everything to the point where now you're stuck. And you can't jump and take any of these options because you're in your head. And you can't get out of there. You're living there. All right. Now let's do the Empress. Empress, please, for Cancer. Yeah. You got the 6 of Swords in reverse. So no movement. And you've got the 10 of Pentacles upright. Okay, so that explains the Empress here. So financially, you're doing great. You get yourself in this immediate future, you are to a place financially where you feel so secure, you can't move. You're stuck. So until you can jump, you're going to just stay on the same cycle. All right. My favorite new cards. So I'm going to pull a card from the Season of the Witch. I told you I'm going to use them as much as possible because I fucking love them. All right. 1 card for Cancer, please. 1 card for Cancer. There it is. You got Coming of Winter. It's number 11. If you're into numerology or spirit numbers, look up number 11. That's significant. It comes in lullabies deep within your mirrored flesh. Alas, it is time to lay your quivering chest upon the winter's coming. And that tells me that there is a cycle that's coming to an end. There is. Winter's the end of the cycle, right? Everything dies. Everything goes into hibernation. It's time for you to let go. It's time for you to jump. Find that new passion. Find that new love. Find that new whatever it is that's calling to you. And give yourself the opportunity to fail or soar. And the last card is an Angel Whispers card. And there it is. Simplify your life and the answer you seek will appear. Well, there you go, Cancer. I didn't keep it under 10. Neither did I keep it under 15, but I did my very best. Until the next time we see each other, you have yourself the most blessed, blessed month, and I wish you all the very best. Have a wonderful, wonderful January. Bye, Cancer. Blessed be.